Hello and welcome. My name is Dan Pfeiffer, and today we will be discussing one of the board problems that Dr. Takar assigned in MEE 470. So as you can see in this problem here, we have a rigid beam that is 20,000 pounds supported by 3 columns. By inspection, we can note that columns 1 and 3 will have the same amount of support, so P1 is equal to P3. P2 will have a different value, and we're going to figure out how to solve for all of these. Essentially, we have 2 unknown variables, P1 and P2. Now, 2 unknown variables means that we need 2 equations. So let's find out where we get those from. Here we see P1 plus P2 plus P3 will give us 20,000 pounds. But P1 equals P3, so we can go ahead and state that 2P1 plus P2 equals P3. And if you got that far, that was worth 5 points. Just stating that even if you stated P1 plus P2 plus P3 equals the weight, that was worth 5 points. Going back and looking at our given information here, we can use that given information to find the sigma values, which is the amount of compression that each column is going to undergo. A common error that I saw here was that people were adding in P3 on one of these sides. We could have used just as equally P3, L3, A3, and EBR here, but they are the same values, so we're going to just leave it as is written there. So we have our 2 equations and our 2 unknowns. Where did these areas come from? Well, it's just simple math. Base times width will give us the area. And whether you use 15.0 or 15.4, I didn't take off for that, because either way you do it, you're going to end up somewhere around 5,800 pounds for P1 and 3, and you're going to end up somewhere around 8,374 for P2. So this is worth 10 points for getting the correct answers here. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for equations and then how you solved it. If you used MathCAD, that's perfectly acceptable. If you used a solver on your calculator, great. But make sure that you show me what values you plugged into each here. As long as it's clear and concise, then you get full credit. So I hope that helps answer some questions that you may have had about the assigned problem. From time to time, I'll be updating these and putting them up on my YouTube page. Here again is my email address if you should have further questions, and thanks for watching.